This video brought to you by these fantastic sponsors. Check out the description for a link to my Patreon. Signing up for my Patreon will net you fantastic benefits such as hangout sessions, fancy Discord channels, one-on-one tutoring, and much, much more. This video is also brought to you by mobilegamingnews.com, your one-stop shop for all your mobile gaming news, reviews, and information you can use. But with that said, let's get into the video. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the channel, the Shotgun Shogun. And one thing I've noticed while going through Facebook, Reddit, Discords, other various locations where Epic 7 players like to gather is that there's one big complaint that I see on a semi-regular basis. Now, no, it's not complaining about gold, it's not complaining about pet snacks, it's not complaining about stamina, it's not complaining about gear RNG, it's not complaining about PvP, it's not complaining about no endgame content, it's not complaining about just the gacha, it's complaining about the fact that they are running out of inventory space. Now, as somebody who has played since day one, I can tell you that one of the biggest things when you're getting into a really good grind sesh, and this is actually why I brought this up, because I was just about to go hit up Wyvern 11 for the next hour, 2 hours, and just farm my face off. But one of the big things is, let's say, okay, so right now I have 398 pieces of gear out of 450 slots. Now that is, and let me do the math real quick here, 52 more pieces of gear that I can get before I get the infamous, hey, your inventory is full, you need to do something about this. And then you're like, and then you just go in and you try to sell it. But unfortunately for me, I don't sell anything because I need to level gear up, and that's more important to me than gold right now. But one of the big things is a lot of people don't understand really how the inventory system works as a whole. So first off, let me drop some hot knowledge on you. Equipment shares the same inventory space as artifacts. Now, thankfully, they made it so that a while ago, they made it so charms didn't take up inventory slots. Believe me, back in those days, that sucked just as much and was a big pain in the ass. So anyways, regardless, a lot of people will just sit on 1-star, 2-star artifacts and be like, oh, I don't know why I have no inventory space. Where is all of my inventory space going? You know, so you could come over here and you could just make sure, whenever you get these, right, you're just getting rid of them. There's no real point in sitting on these artifacts. Let's see, what are we going to level up here real quick so I can show you specifically, because you know what, I got to show people or else they're going to be like, nah, Shogun, you have no clue what you're talking about, dude. What are you even over here trying to tell me some stuff that ain't true? I need to get more Elbrus ritual swords. That's what I need to do. Man, we're just gonna not Wind Rider. We're gonna level up this Hell Cutter real quick. Not that it's gonna level anything up, but we had 398. So if we just slap these 5 in here, I mean, I'm not good at math, but let's see. Let me just prove it to you here. See, now we got 393. Okay, boom. So now you might be thinking, okay, well, that's great and all, but I don't have any extra artifacts. I just don't have any space, right? I got all this gear that I'm sitting around. A bunch of it's locked because I'm a hoarder, and I'm always like, man, look at this one right here. This has got some okay substats. Maybe one day I'll roll this. You ain't gonna roll this, first off. So stop being a hoarder. If the substats ain't good, you got to get it up out of your space. Only keep really good substats if you're on the fence about rolling stuff, because otherwise you're gonna be like a crazy cat lady in her 50s. She's got a whole bunch of porcelain dolls at home that she never does anything with any of them. But don't you touch it. Don't you touch that. One of these days, that porcelain doll is going to be worth the same amount as some Beanie Babies or something like that. But I'm here to show you, if you do want to be a hoarder, that you can be a hoarder. You can do this without a problem. So we got 393 right here. So one of the things that I'm going to show you, and this blows people's minds, absolutely blows their minds. So if you put gear on a character, it takes it out of the pool. So we had 390, 393. let's just slap some gear on her. Let's see that. I don't even know what half of these are. I'm waiting for free on equip anyways. So boom, and then come down here and we'll put these boots on you. Okay, so we had 393, right? Okay, cool. So let's see what we got now. All right, go back. 393. Bam, 388. So what does that mean? That means that all of those characters that you have that aren't doing nothing in your hero inventory, you can just slap gear on them. And then what you can do is you can level up that gear, and then you can wait until boom, free unequip weekend, which we get one of them a month. I would like 2 of them a month, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. So you can wait until free unequip weekend, and then you can just move your gear around however you want. So it's kind of like just having characters that are a bank. You can easily slap stuff on characters. Doesn't count towards your pool. Now, what if you're like, man, you know what though? I don't really want to wait for free and equip weekend. You know, I need to get this gear back, like, you know, in a moment's notice. I need to get it at an absolute moment's notice. Now, one thing we're going to show you right here is, let's take a look at this bad boy. So we got a level 85 speed blue sword on him, but you know what, that's actually not going to matter, because you know what, I was going to say, hold on, we're going to do this a completely different way. Okay, do I have some dudes up here? I got some dudes up here. You know what, actually we're going to do we're gonna do this. Okay, hey, I see Ponero. What do we got here? Do I got anything I can throw on you? Do I have like another blue sword of some sort? Okay, we're gonna put this one on here. So let's just remember, this is the one that we put on here. Now I also got to make sure that I use the correct one. Okay, so first plan didn't work. Because it wouldn't have worked. It would have just literally left the gear on him. But what we're going to do is, so we're going to go with these 3, right? So let's say you have a 2-star. You're using it as a gear dump, right? And you're like, oh, snap, I need that gear back. Well, guess what? You could just feed that character to another character, transmute it, whatever you want. And then you just come back in here and you're like, oh, hey, look, I got all my gear back. So you can easily work your way around doing things like this. Just dump all of your gear onto fodder characters, and then whenever you are ready to have that gear back, boom, just feed it to something else. Easy peasy. Don't have to worry about any of that. So if you are that crazy old cat lady with the Beanie Babies, with the porcelain dolls, you can easily use this trick to just literally store all of your gear onto a bunch of characters. Now, that's personally what I do a lot. A lot of my characters are just absolute mules, and they're probably I'm never going to level that gear up, but they're gonna be geared. I have gear on a lot of people. And then, like I said, during free unequip, you can just go through, use the management system to move whatever gear it is you need around to, you know, finish out your characters. Or, you know what, like I said, just transmute them and you are good to go. But that isn't just a good way to have some inventory management here. Like I said, I've seen a couple like longer threads on Facebook. I've seen it pop up on Reddit. I've seen it pop up in Discords, and I'm always like, hey bro, you know this is a thing, right? And they're like, no, what are you talking about? That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It does. Let me show you. Literally, let me show you. So that's just a little bit of a tip on things that you can do for inventory management. Now, I am going to be going through some other things, some small stuff here and there. If you guys do like these, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you share this around so that you can spread the knowledge of inventory management to the masses. And if you do like this content, think about hitting that subscribe button, smashing that bell notification, dropping me a like and a comment, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.
Bye.